Bonjour tout le monde. Bonjour everyone. Bonjour Shubhra, Satish, Vibha. Bonjour everyone. Bonjour Dharmil, Gautam, Saurabh, Sandy. I hope you all are doing well today. Welcome to La Forêt Éducation. Bienvenue chez La Forêt Éducation. Today is the second part of our verb series. We'll be learning IR ending verbs today. Let's start. Or should we wait for others to join? Let's start. They'll join in between. IR ending verbs. Today we are learning IR ending verbs. Just a quick recap. In the last session, we learned ER ending verbs. That was our part 1. That was group 1 of the verbs. And today we are learning IR ending verbs, also called group 2 of the verbs. Also, starting with very basics like last time, first we need sujet. What are sujets, everyone? Sujets. First we need sujets. We have je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il and elle. Je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. These are our sujets. These are our sujets. Je means I, you, he, she, we, you and they. Okay, so we are starting with basic sujet. Now we will conjugate IR ending verbs. What are IR endings? Let's learn the IR endings. We have IS, IS, the endings we have are IS, IS, IT, ISS, ONS, ISS, EZ, ISS, ENT. This corresponds with sujet, je, tu, il and elle, nous, vous, il and elle, plural. Okay, everyone, a quick revision on sujet and our IR endings. We have so many new students. Bonjour, Bansari, Taruna, Nita. Arvind, Jay Charan, Shreya. Bonjour everyone. Everyone okay with IR endings? Like we learned ER endings, we have to learn IR endings. These are IR endings for regular verbs. Attention everyone, we are only doing regular verbs. I'll wait a moment for you to note these down. IR endings for regular verbs. Moving ahead, let's conjugate. Let's start with conjugation. Everyone ready? I'm assuming you are. So we'll start with our first verb for the day, finir. Finir. So, how to conjugate a verb in present tense in regular form? The verb finir. We will remove IR. So now we are left with FIN and now we'll add the endings. The verb finir means to finish. To finish. So we have je finis, je finis, tu finis, elle finit, nous finissons, vous finissez, and elles finissent. Elles finissent. What did we do? We have used this verb finir, we have conjugated it, and we have added these IR endings. Okay everyone, if you have any doubts, you may ask me in the chat below. Je finis, tu finis, elle finit, nous finissons, vous finissez, elles finissent. I finish, you finish, he, she finish, we finish, you finish, they finish. Let's try another verb. Okay, next word, choisir. Choisir. Oh, we have a doubt here. In finissant, why ENT is silent when we pronounce it? Okay, so most of the time in the language we do not pronounce the endings. Okay, when we have ENT we do not pronounce it. We do not pronounce mostly when a word ends with T, letter S. Like for example, it's pronounced same L. We don't say L's. So yeah, after a while you'll get hang of the things like what to pronounce and what not to pronounce, which things are silent. Like we don't pronounce H like that. Bonjour Divya. We are starting with the second word, choisir. Choisir is to choose. To choose. Je choisis. tu choisis, il, elle choisit. Attention, here also we do not pronounce this letter. Choisis. Pronunciation. Nous choisissons. Simon, you're faster than me. We already have answers in the chat. We got quick learners here. Choisissons. Vous choisissez. And il, elle choisit. Choisir is the verb to choose. How do we conjugate it? We take the verb choisir, we remove IR, and we have the stem choisir. Choix. And then we add these endings. Our endings are IS, IS, IT, ISS, ONS, ISS, EZ, ISS, ENT. We'll take up the next verb, réfléchir. Réfléchir. Réfléchir means to reflect, also to think. It's can be used as synonym for the verb penser. So to reflect or to think. Would you like to try its conjugation, everyone? Conjugation in the chat. Try it out. Je réfléchis. Je réfléchis. Tu réfléchis. Il, elle answers. Nous réfléchissons. Everyone, I'm waiting for your answers. Je réfléchis, tu réfléchis, il, elle réfléchit. Nous réfléchissons, vous réfléchissez, il, elle réfléchit. Okay, such active students. So the answers are, please check. Réfléchis. Vous réfléchissez. Okay, so réfléchir is a verb which means to reflect or to think. Moving on to our next verb. That's all we want in life, to succeed, réussir. The verb réussir means to succeed. To succeed. Réussir means to succeed. je réussis. Okay. So nous, vous, and il plural form, everyone answers. The verb réussir, to succeed. Very good. We have je réussis, tu réussis, elle réussit, nous réussissons. Elle réussit. Je réussis, tu réussis, elle réussit, nous réussissons, vous réussissez, elle réussissent. Everyone, in the ENT form, we do pronounce this S. So there's a little difference in the pronunciation between the je form and il form. Okay, we have all our answers. Going on to our next verb, agir, to act. To act. J'agis, tu agis, elle agit, nous agissons, vous agissez, and elle agissent, agissent. Waiting for your answers. Here we have, please repeat the pronunciation short. J'agis, tu agis, elle agit. Okay, I swapped pages. Let me write again the verb agir. Let's go with the pronunciation, everyone. Agir is to act. J'agis, tu agis, elle agit, nous agissons, vous agissez, il, elles agissent. Okay, repeating the pronunciations. J'agis, j'agis, tu agis, il, elle agit, nous agissons, vous agissez, il, elle agissent. I act, you act, he, she act, we act, you act, they act. Agir, to act. Still have answers coming in. Good. So this was the verb agir. Moving on to our sixth verb for the day. Grandir. Grandir. To grow. A quick recap. A quick recap. We have the verb grandir. We'll remove IR and we will add the endings. Okay, we have a doubt here. In the verb réussir, the pronunciation for il and l form, the il and l plural form, réussis. Okay, réussis. Réussis. So, je réussis, il, elle réussit. A little S sound in the end. Please frame a sentence using agir. Definitely we'll do. Let's complete with all the verbs and then we can form sentences as well. Okay? Grandir, to grow. Everyone. Je grandis. Tu grandis. Il, elle grandit. Grandit. Nous grandissons. Vous grandissez. And il, elle grandissent. So, je grandis, tu grandis, il, elle grandit, nous grandissons, vous grandissez, il, elle grandissent. Okay, answers in the chat, everyone. Okay, so our answers are grandi and grandissant. Okay, anyone doubts in the verb grandir? Je grandis, tu grandis, il, elle grandit, nous grandissons, vous grandissez, il, elle grandissent. Okay, the next verb that we'll try out is nourrir. 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 Nourrir means to feed or to nourish. Now, this time I'm writing the conjugation and you can try out a very simple sentence with the verb nourrir. Okay? Je nourris, tu nourris, il, elle nourrit, nous nourrissons, vous nourrissez, and il, elle nourrissent. Je nourris, tu nourris, il, elle nourrit, nous nourrissons, vous nourrissez, il, elle nourrissent. Everyone, try to make a sentence. It's okay even if it's wrong. Just try, make an attempt to make a sentence with the verb nourrir, which means to feed or to nourish. Okay. Any attempt with the sentences? Très bien. We have few sentences in the chat. Exactly. Very good. Je nourris mon enfant. Je nourris mon chien. Je nourris mon garçon. Je nourris pomme pour lui. I know it might be first attempt at making sentences. So it's okay if your articles are wrong, or even if you're making wrong, or you're not very sure if it's correct or not. Just make a sentence. Je nourris le chien, je nourris le chat, je nourris mon fils, je nourris mon animal de compagnie. Elle nourrit ses chats. Très bien. Very good, everyone. Good try. Okay. Coming back to our conjugation of the next verb, we will use a verb remplir. Remplir is the verb which means to fill. To fill. Je remplis. Tu. Je remplis, tu remplis, il, elle remplit, nous remplissons, vous remplissez, il, elle remplissent. Okay, answers in the chat. Okay, answers in the chat, everyone. Remplir. The verb remplir, which means to fill. And this time you make a sentence with the vous form of the verb. With only vous form of the verb, everyone. A sentence with vous form. Verify your answers and try making a sentence with the vous form of the verb remplir. Très bien, very good. Satish, Sandy, Adhyatmika. Good sentences. Très bien, Gautam, Arvind, Divya. Some students are forming questions as well. Happy to see. The best part I like about these sessions are they're very interactive. You know, I'm so happy that everybody's participating. It means a lot. So that I know it's these the sessions that we are having and we are curating for you are adding value, and you're learning new verbs, because I believe in because they are just some new verbs, very different verbs. There are some verbs which we don't use a lot on the day-to-day basis, but still we should learn the conjugation of those. Good sentence, Nita. Okay, next verb, accomplir. Accomplir means to accomplish. To accomplish. J'accomplis, tu accomplis, il, elle accomplit, nous accomplissons, vous accomplissez, il, elle accomplissent. This is an L. First, answers in the chat. Then, try making sentence with the new form of the verb. To accomplish. We already have few answers. We are waiting for others to participate as well. Okay, our answers are, please verify. Okay, attention everyone. The verb starts with a vowel. The verb starts with a vowel. So it will be j'accomplis. Okay. It starts with an vowel. J'accomplis. Tu accomplis. Et vous accomplissez. Always pay attention to the verbs that starts with an vowel. Okay, we have already sentences coming in. Nice sentence, Adhyatmika. Nous accomplissons nos objectifs. Later on, we'll definitely do some a session on articles as well, so you won't have problems, and you will be a little bit better in picking articles for your sentences. Srebia Bansari, Sandy, Divya, others. We're waiting for your sentences, and then we'll do maybe few verbs more. And if you have any suggestion, any verbs you would want us to conjugate right now, you may send that in the chat. What about the verb starting with vowel? Just here we eliminate the e. So just little attention to detail here. That's it. Okay, any verb request? Anyone? Good work with the sentences. Okay. Last verb from my end, and then I'll take up verb request. Which verb should we do? Okay, établir. The verb établir means to establish. Je établis, tu établis, il, elle établit, nous établissons, vous établissez, il, elle établissent. Waiting for your answers. Good. Others answers, try to participate. Okay. Try making a sentence with the je form of the verb. Je établis, tu établis, il, elle établit. Établissent. J'établis, tu établis, il, elle établit, nous établissons, vous établissez, il, elle établissent. Okay, we have some. Kumala didn't get your question. Please rephrase it. J'établis. Pronunciation, everyone. Try making a sentence with the je form. Très bien, Sandy. Très bien, Reshma. Surbi. Good sentences, everyone. Okay. Also, any verb request, any verb you would like us to conjugate in the session, or any doubts? Anyone? Also, later, if you come across a verb that you would like us to conjugate together, you can always drop in the chat. We'll reach out to you, maybe pronunciations. I see we are still making sentences. Good work, Divya, Adhyatmika, Neeta, Satish, Gautam. Yes, Gautam, we are only discussing regular IR ending verbs. Attention everyone, this session is about only regular IR ending verbs. The verbs that takes the ending IS, IS, IT, ISSONS, ISSEZ, ISSENT. I've said it so many times in the session, you might have learned it by now. Any irregular verb, we'll do it. We'll have a session on irregular verbs as well. In coming few weeks, we'll do irregular verbs. IR verb, RE verb, and ER verb, they're just type of verbs. So Adhyatmika, because we cannot, there are so many verbs to learn, and it's just hard to kind of learn all the verbs individually. So we have created these groups in accordance with the similarities of the verbs. So all the verbs that has similarities, we have created a group so that it's easier to learn. So we have three groups. So we have already learned ER ending verbs, regular verbs. Today we have learned IR ending regular verbs, and most probably in the next session we'll be learning RE ending verbs, regular ones. And then there are irregular verbs that do not follow any pattern. We learn those as well. Okay, others, any doubts? Any verb for the conjugation? Okay, so that's pretty much it for today's session. I'm glad you had everyone. You're having a good start with your weekend with us, and thank you for joining in. We'll meet in few upcoming Saturdays for conjugation of other verbs. And yeah, so this was the second part of the series. Yeah, so we're almost on it. Thank you everyone. Merci for joining in, and I'll see you in the next session.